Welcome to InfoSource, a presentation of Berkshire Healthcare Systems, a not-for-profit systems of post-acute healthcare services, including long-term care, short-term rehabilitation, independent living, assisted living, memory care programs, and hospice services available to our neighbors and families here in the Berkshires and beyond. I'm your host, Jenny Sutherland, and today I'm so pleased to have from Berkshire Community College, Vice President of Institutional Advancement, Craig Smith, welcome.
Thank you.
And Professor Jennifer
Wilczak.
I practiced and practiced. Say it again. Say it again. Wilczak. There's a lot of silence C's in that name,
yes,
so Wilczak. And I got you to talk a little bit because I know you're a little nervous, but thank you for coming.
You.
And you're a professor in the BCC nursing program, so thank you for doing that as well as being on the show. Craig, before we get going with why the two of you are here, can you tell us what your role at BCC is?
Absolutely. Thank you, Jenny. And thanks for having us both on the show. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, super cool.
I actually have three main jobs at the college. I do internal and external relations for the institution. I'm the executive director of our foundation, and I also do a great deal of fundraising. Everything that I do should be to support the mission of BCC, which is to provide access, academic excellence, support student success, and be a leader in our local Berkshire community.
And you are, I know you are out and talking to so many people and working for Berkshire Community College. And you shared with me earlier something I didn't realize, that the Commonwealth supports just about half as much of the funding that you need to run the campus. And the rest of it kind of falls to fundraising and donations. And that's a big part of your job, yeah?
Right. I think that almost all organizations, particularly the not-for-profits, are challenged for money and wish that the state could provide more support. They obviously do what they can.
Sure.
But we take the support that we received from the Commonwealth, we add the tuition and fees that we charge, and a big part of my job is making up that difference. And that's part of why we're here.
We're here, okay. Before we get, again, I feel like I'm holding back this big top secret thing. Ways that you fundraise and get monies throughout the year, can you tell us some of those?
Sure. We do a great deal of grant writing for state and federal monies. We contact a lot of our local and private foundations. We, of course, do an annual appeal every year where we're reaching out to local individuals and businesses in the community. And we do a number of events, which I really enjoy. They are a combination of events that get people onto the campus and events that we're carrying out into the community just to make more of those partnerships that are so important to all of us.
And I really enjoy you bringing us onto the campus because it's a beautiful campus. There's a lot of improvements always being made, and some of the ones you've done, you do an orchid show that I've enjoyed in the past, and a dog show, and it's just lovely, and you guys are doing some improvements to some playing fields. Do you want to say what that is?
Sure. We have one huge project on the campus this year and next year as well. We're doing a major renovation of both of our classroom buildings. That will end up being close to a $25 million investment. So we're talking some very major money for us. And when it is finished, I would love to invite the community out to see these buildings. They'll be totally state-of-the-art. We're also installing a turf field outside of our Patterson field house. We're hopeful that that work can happen next year. We've raised enough money right now to actually install the field. We're looking to raise another $500,000 to even closer to $1 million so that we can maintain it, support it, build in a reserve, because we're looking forward to the fact they'll get a lot of use.
So all of those things are very exciting, and I'm looking forward to seeing them completed because I think it's such a great resource and support for our community. Excited about that. And now we're getting to what we're here for, which is we're here to talk about an event that Berkshire Healthcare Systems has partnered with Berkshire Community College to do 4 years in a row, and that, Craig, is?
The Harvest Run.
Yay!
One of my favorite events.
Yeah, you love that. I mean,
I do.
You're into it.
It's always a great time. Hopefully the weather will cooperate.
Okay.
And we'll get a lot of involvement with runners and sponsors from our community.
So why don't we give the details right now about when and where it is, and then we're going to get into the nitty-gritty of who, what, where, and why with here.
Well, I came prepared with a cheat sheet with an outline so that all of your viewers won't miss any of the details. So this year's run will be at 10 a.m. on Saturday, the 17th of October, on the cross-country trails at BCC. It will start with a 5K trail run, followed by a 1-mile kids race for children 12 and under. And I'm really excited this year because we're adding a 5K team relay run. So we're encouraging everyone to form a team with their friends, with their coworkers. Anyone can run about a mile, which will be one leg in that relay. And I think it will be a wonderful good time. And it may be the first time that anything like that has happened in the Berkshires.
Well, I didn't know that part. So, I'm excited about the 3-person relay. Just there might be a slim chance I could possibly run a mile without being chased, but I think that's great. So,
well, I should also mention about prizes and prize money.
Oh, sure.
So we'll award a $75 cash prize to the top overall male and female runner, a $50 second prize, and a $25 third prize. The winning team also gets a $75 prize, and then we'll acknowledge the second and third place finishers in a bunch of different age categories with our soon-to-be collector's item, quintessential Harvest Run mug. I'm hoping we can get a close-up of that. And I have to tell your viewers, my daughter ran a couple of years ago. That's her mug, and it's her favorite mug because you can put it in the fridge, put the cap on it, multi-use.
So
there's a reason to sign up and pay the $30 or $25 registration fee. You get a free shirt, more on that later, and a lot of free food.
Yeah. Well, I know I get excited for this event, and someone else who gets really excited for this event, because this event benefits the Berkshire Community College's nursing program.
Correct.
And Jen, that's why you're here.
Yes, I am.
And so you're excited to hear us doing this.
Yes, we're very excited about the Harvest Run.
Can you tell us a little bit about your nursing program so we have an idea of what you guys are offering?
We have 2 main nursing programs on our campus. We have the LPN program and the ADN program. The LPN program is our Licensed Practical Nurse program, which is a certificate program. And then we have the ADN program, our Associate Degree Nursing, which I am one of the professors in. And we also have a collaboration with UMass for our students who have completed their associate degree to complete their bachelor's degree in either 1 year full-time or 2 years part-time. We have about 56 students right now enrolled in that program. Our LPN program, we have 30 students, and in the ADN program, we have 110 approximately.
Wow.
Yes,
and I can see you smiling about that.
A lot of nursing students starting, very soon again for a new class, so we're excited about that.
Very good. How long have you been teaching there?
I have been at BCC now for 15 years.
Thank you for doing that.
Yeah,
very nice.
I've enjoyed it.
Nice. And I'm sure you see a lot of different folks, going to school or coming back to school to get into this program. Can you tell us what they're typically like?
We typically have 2 groups of students, our non-traditional and our traditional students. So when I mention traditional students, it's typically our students graduating from high school and coming in full-time. And we also have our prerequisites prior to coming into the nursing program. And then we also have non-traditional students who have decided maybe it's another degree they'd like to obtain or a new career path, or they've raised their families and now it's their turn, who have returned to the program. But we also have a career mobility program. So our students or residents in the community who are LPNs, licensed practical nurses, can enter into our second year of our nursing program. If they complete entrance exams and pass those, they can go then into the second year of the program. So they're a challenge exam.
All right, so there's different opportunities and options for people.
Right.
And if you're interested, check it out because you'd love to have more people.
Right.
All right. Now, when the nurses graduate, what do they typically go to work at? What field in nursing?
There's a variety of different fields, but the majority of our students do work in Berkshire Medical Center, or they may also be in long-term care. We're seeing more and more students going into long-term care, but also in the northern Berkshire satellite, outpatient settings, community settings. So our graduates are within the community, living and
all
working
over
in the
field.
community.
Very good. So that must make you very proud.
It is.
Yeah,
it's really nice
good.
to see those students and doing well.
Well, I'm hoping some students are seeing you doing this, your past students. All right. So we're talking about raising money for your nursing program, Jen. Can you tell us what do you guys do with the money we raise for you?
We have had lots of opportunities to improve the educational experiences for the LPN and the ADN students. And we've been able to purchase some equipment on campus and improve the facility as well, that we perform simulation. Okay. And that is something that's been used for many years in many healthcare professions. And we use it as a way to have our nursing students interact with a patient simulator. So it is as if you were taking care of a patient in a healthcare setting. So it's a safe environment. They work as a group, a small group, so they have to work with communication and teamwork and solve a problem that's happening with the patient. And it's all done with the faculty, and the simulators can talk. We have some that the chest will rise and fall. We can give them injections, so we treat them as if they're a patient.
And it's a safe way for the students to practice and learn their skills.
We've developed control rooms where we are behind the scenes in a room operating the simulator. So we're not part of it. They can't interact with us, but they can interact with the patient. So we're able to give them a variety of different medical situations and challenge them, and we can level it depending whether it's an entrance level nurse, nursing student, or if it's one of our graduates. So we're able to adjust that.
I'm smiling here because it sounds so fascinating to me. Like now I want to come check it out.
And so many students, after they're very nervous going into it because they don't know it's what's going to happen, but they always want more because they learn so much from it. And with our with the monies raised from the Harvest Run, we've been able to increase the fidelity, we call it, for the simulator. So we have very low-level simulators, which you might just take vital signs on, blood pressure and pulse. But now we have our simulators that will do so much more. So the patient experience is more realistic, and the students can really interact.
I think that's great.
Yeah, we've been able to develop control walls where we have oxygen and suction set up for the students as well. So it makes it more realistic. They're in their uniform, so they're not in their street clothes. So we put them in that frame of mind of taking care of the patient.
I think that's phenomenal.
Yeah.
Now I feel really, really, really excited and good about this because I've been helping with this for 4 years, and the opportunity to hear about where the money's going, and just the opportunities for these students to learn more and be challenged, but also in a safe environment. Is fantastic. Plus, I want to borrow one of those for like a Halloween party if they talk back.
But what's also, I'm talking about our nursing students, but we've also been able to open it to the community. So we've had over 220 high school students from Berkshire County who have come and done medical encounters to see if they are interested in the healthcare profession and try on a different variety of roles so they can determine whether this is their career path or not.
Jen, I thought you were cool at the beginning of the show. Now I think you're super cool because I love the idea that BCC gives these younger students opportunities to see what they might be interested in.
And all the faculty, we wish we had these experiences.
Yeah, I'm sure you would have loved that yourself.
It would have been a wonderful thing to be able to have that.
Well, now I'm going to get super fired up to work even harder to raise money for you because I'm excited now, Jen. Thank you.
Thank you.
And Craig, I'm going to shoot back to you for just a second. I'm going to have you repeat quickly the information, and then we're going to take a little halftime break.
Great.
Is that cool? All
okay.
right.
The run is Saturday, October 17th. Entrance fee is $30 up until the Monday before the race. I'm sorry, $25 up to the Monday before the race, then it goes to $30. Have to give a shout out to our major sponsor, Berkshire Healthcare Systems, and the generosity of Pittsfield Cooperative Bank enabled us to offer electronic timing this year, chip timing, through the Berkshire Running Center.
Yeah. That's a big improvement, and I know we take all feedback about the Harvest Run, and the runners really are interested in this. Yes, so very.
There
cool.
will be registration information online starting next week at the BCC website and also at Berkshire Running Center's website.
So there's
people want some
different options for
information.
signing up and getting
That's correct.
information.
Can I just mention one other thing?
You can.
Our nursing students all participate in helping, or the majority, or some, of our students do participate in the Harvest Run.
Okay.
So they help with setup. They're along the course for assisting the runners.
So we can actually see these
Yes,
folks.
you can see our students. They will take blood pressures for the runners prior to the run, after the run. And last year we had a licensed massage therapist who's one of our nursing students who gave post-run massages. So our students understand the importance and how much Berkshire Healthcare Systems has contributed with the Harvest Run, so they want to give back also to the community. So,
That almost,
so you
the
can
massage,
look for the,
the students.
So
Almost makes me want to think about running, but
so
no.
they will be there. We'll be there.
Actually, I donate so I don't have to run.
Yes.
But I think that's great. I'm looking
Yes.
forward to meeting the students. I met some last year at the run. And again, thank you, Jen, for coming on.
Yes,
We're
thank
going to
you.
take a quick break, and when we come back, we are going to have Corey Salvini from Hillcrest Common joining us to talk more about the 5K road race and kids run and relay and a whole lot of fun to raise money for BCC's nursing program. We'll be back in a minute.
Nestled between the woods of beautiful Burbank Park and the banks of picturesque Onoda Lake, in the heart of the Berkshires in western Massachusetts, Hillcrest Commons is just minutes from downtown Pittsfield, in the heart of the culturally rich Berkshire County. Hillcrest Commons Nursing and Rehabilitation Center offers you the best of both worlds. It's a locally run facility, staffed by dedicated healthcare professionals from the central Berkshire area. And it's backed by the expertise and resources of Berkshire Healthcare, the largest nonprofit long-term care provider in the area. Berkshire Healthcare is committed to fulfilling the health and residential needs of the people in the communities we serve. Hillcrest Commons is a proud recipient of the American Healthcare Association's National Quality Award. The Quality Awards recognize members' commitment to performance excellence by continuously demonstrating ever-improving value to residents and other customers. The Bronze, Silver, and Gold Awards recognize overall organizational effectiveness and capabilities and champion organizational and personal learning. At Hillcrest Commons, we pride ourselves on our deep commitment to our community. We offer a broad range of nursing home services, including short-term rehabilitation, skilled nursing, long-term care, hospice, and respite care services. In addition, we also offer more specialized services, including a fully dedicated Alzheimer's unit, a geri-psych behavioral unit, pulmonary and ventilator-dependent care and therapy, and a full bariatric weight loss program. We proudly offer an elegant, home-like setting that allows our residents the comforts they expect while providing the care they need, including fine dining in our graciously appointed dining room, beautiful outdoor space, ample activities, and private family space. At the heart of it all is a focus on the body, mind, and spirit. Our rehab services include physical, occupational, and speech therapy. Our licensed therapy professionals help restore and maintain the body by focusing on helping our residents improve strength and mobility in order to participate in the activities they most enjoy. These services are provided up to 7 days a week when ordered by a physician. Hillcrest Commons is more than a place to live. It's a place to enjoy each day to the fullest. Our activities program focuses on the mind and spirit of our residents by offering engaging leisure and recreational activities, arts and crafts, music, discussion groups, exercise sessions, religious services, and cultural community outings and more. Each resident and patient at Hillcrest Commons receives the highest quality care delivered by our dedicated staff members working as a team. From the nursing staff to our front office personnel, everyone is enthusiastic about the role he or she plays in the lives of the people who entrust us with their care. Our staff is committed to providing compassionate care, using teamwork as their guiding principle. We're dedicated to treating each person with dignity, recognizing their individual needs, goals, and preferences. We create a care plan for each person, focused on helping them achieve the highest level of independence and quality of life. At Hillcrest Commons Nursing and Rehabilitation Center, we're perfecting the art of superior care. If you or a loved one need short-term rehab, extra care after a hospital stay, or a nursing supervised full-time living arrangement, we invite you to tour and meet our staff. See firsthand how we enhance the lives of those we serve. To make arrangements or get more information, call 413-445-2300. We look forward to meeting you.
Welcome back to InfoSource. As promised, Corey Salvini from Hillcrest Commons is here. Hey.
Thanks for having me again, Jenny.
You're welcome. I know you love it.
I do.
Yeah, I owe you a favor for this, don't I?
You do.
Oh, probably I'll end up owing you more. So, Corey, not only are you at Hillcrest Commons as the admissions director, but you are also on the Harvest Run.
Yes, this is my first year on the committee for
On the
Harvest
committee,
Run.
yes. And what do you do for the Harvest Run?
Right now, what we're doing is sponsoring local businesses for monetary sponsorships, and all the money that we raise for that will go towards the event.
Yep.
And then it'll eventually go to the nursing program at BCC.
So you're sending out letters, making phone calls. I know. Well, the three of us work together on that committee, and we make decisions like this year, the improvement of the time, the professionally timed, and that's a big deal. You did a lot of work on that.
Yes. So this year, the Berkshire Running Center is actually going to be doing electronically timed for all the runners. So really serious runners like to know exact time to have their personal best.
Just in case you're wondering, I am not at all a serious runner.
We're going to get you to do the...
That's right. We'll team up on
Yeah, I don't know about
exactly.
that.
So, and we were gracious enough, Pittsfield Cooperative Bank actually sponsored that.
Fantastic. So you want to shout out
We're not starting.
things? Yeah, all right. So you want to show the shirt?
I do. So the sponsors will also be recognized on the shirt. So all the runners will get, the women will get the women's version, and all the men will get the male version. This year it's going to be hunter green, not red. We've actually had great positive feedback for the shirts. The runners really do like the shirts. It's the dry fit, not the
Well, actually, if you
regular
drive
cotton
around
t-shirt.
Berkshire County, you can see people
You can see
jogging
them
and wearing
running
those.
around
Yeah, they're
wearing
wearing.
past years.
So you can get T-shirts, you can get some free food, and talking about free food, one of the things that's going on during the run is that the Berkshire affiliates are having a cook-off and a decorating contest. And Corey, you're
They are.
excited to see this.
I am, and we're going to switch things up since this is what you get excited about.
This is what I get excited. It's true.
And we are going to switch things up.
So I am going to be interviewed.
Yes,
Go ahead.
you
Try
are.
it. You have 2 minutes.
All right. So what is the cook-off challenge this year?
Corey and everyone out there, the cook-off challenge this year for the Berkshire affiliates is tailgating. So tailgating food could encompass a wide range of food, but we need the different affiliates in Berkshire County to make a protein, a starch, and a vegetable. So I'm hoping to see some corn dog actions. And we also do a decorating contest because people in the affiliates, Williamstown Common down to Fairview Commons, over to Hillcrest Commons, all compete in this. And we're decorating for football. We're staying with that theme. So during the running and the time figuring out and all that stuff, you can come up to the Berkshire affiliate booths and stuff and get some free food. It's being judged. The food's being judged by 3 judges, one from the college, one from Berkshire Healthcare Systems, and Craig, you're working on hopefully getting an alum from BCC who's in the food industry. But our affiliates take it seriously, right, Corey?
Yeah, they are.
You've been hearing about
everybody's so
everyone's
excited.
pumped up. Yeah.
Amazing.
It's a little
Yeah.
competitiveness between the buildings, but it's actually
It's all
team
good.
building
It's
for
all
the
good.
facilities as well.
So speaking of all good, this is all good, and we want to raise money for Berkshire Community College's nursing program. Craig, you just have enough time to say the info about the run one more time.
Okay, Saturday, October 17th. As of Labor Day, go to the Berkshire Community College website or berkshirerunningscenter.com. Please sign up to support the nursing program, to run or sponsor. All of the info that you need will be on those sites.
Okay, all right. Well, I want to thank Craig and Corey for coming on, Jen for coming on and talking about the event. We hope everyone comes out to either run or check out what's going on. Thanks for watching, everyone. This has been a presentation of Berkshire Healthcare Systems. Thanks for hearing about the 5K road race. We're excited, yes?
Yes,
Yes,
very.
we're hoping to see everybody there.
All right. Till next time, I'm Jenny Sutherland for Berkshire Healthcare Systems.